What's going on, YouTube? How's everybody doing? Today we are going to be working on the truck. We're going to be changing this master cylinder because it has gone bad and I have no brakes. So the tools you'll need is a boxed in side of a 9/16 wrench. Did I just say that? I meant the open end of a 9/16 wrench. My bad. Well, kind of can't do that. Okay, and the other one you need is a 15 millimeter deep well socket with a ratchet. Alright, hopefully I give you a good view and see what I'm doing. Pretty much take that off there. Take this one here. I already pre-loosened this one right here because it was a pain and I just about stripped out the fitting. But anywho, get a rag, wipe my fingers off. Like that. Alright. This one I have not previously loosened. I might just have to tap on it a little bit. By the way, I didn't have to hammer it. I just had to put a lot of what you call grunt work into it, and it snapped loose. Right, one bolt down, not one bolt, one nut down. One more nut to go. This, I'll probably just take that off right there and just use a socket and screw it. Yeah, there we go. By the way, this is my 1995 Chevrolet Silverado C1500 two-wheel drive truck, sporting a 4.3 liter V6 Vortec underneath the hood, if anyone is wondering. None of that really, other than the first part, none of that really is in relevance to this. Really, it's just, you know, two-wheel drive Chevrolet truck, pretty much. But anyway, just to get a little bit more leverage in here, I put the ratchet back on. Try to get this thing going a little bit faster, so I can go put on the new. Trust me, it looks a lot better than this one does. Trust me. Which we would all hope, because it's brand new, but you never know sometimes. Second nut down, none to go. Alrighty. Get y'all pig. Here's the little lines that I took loose. And let's see what exactly this thing looks like. I'm going to set this camera back down. And I have looked on the internet here, and the one thing that they don't tell you about these things is that they have to be what they call bench bled prior to this installation, which there is a video of me right now doing that. Okay, so we had some AutoZone brand brake fluid DOT3, and got the master cylinder all hooked up to start the pre-bleeding. So yeah, they're pretty much wanting you to put this big old Phillips head screwdriver and pretty much put it in the port right there. So right there, and just manually push it like the brake pedal would. Here's the bench. It's called bench bleeding, and there's the instructions for it. So. But as you obviously saw, pretty much what bench bleeding is when you lock one of these little boogers into a vise and get it as level as possible. And you take a little, well, not really, it's a little bitty. It's a good size Phillips head screwdriver, and you just put all your weight up against the actual master cylinder itself, and you prime it until little to no air is left into the cylinder itself. So, yeah, so go ahead and get this taken off here. And let's see. Alright. If you can see that, that's what the inside of it looks like. It's a little crusty looking. So you put your screwdriver in there and just bench bleed it like that. And there's the inside of it again. And of course I'm spilling brake fluid everywhere. Whatever. I'll go over here, get my little rag here and just wipe it off just in case. Don't want none of these little electrical components here, whatever the heck is in this box. I think this is, I know what it is, I just can't think of it right now. But just make sure nothing gets, disturbed, Alright, that's about it for that. Alright. Okay, and here is the new one. I told you it looked a lot better. Of course, I still left the lines in it from where I bench bled it. And now we are going to put this bad boy back on here. And actually attempt to do it without spilling any of the brand new brake fluid that I put in here when I bled it. We're going to try. There ain't no guarantees on that, but we're going to try. Oh my goodness. I didn't mention this before, but the one thing, the one thing that surefire gives it away that this thing has gone bad, I will show you here in just a second. Once I get these little boys tightened up here, of how you can narrow it down if this has gone bad or not. And also, a really big shout out to the Scotty Kilmer channel, who actually I watch a good deal of his videos, and he just gives all kinds of car tips and stuff, and he really helped me narrow down this specific problem, which I kind of already knew what was up with it anyway, but his channel really gave me a second opinion on really what was going on with this. And these brake master cylinders and the brake boosters are really kindly on certain vehicles, they're really just universal. I mean, you have to have, you know, the right specific one for your specific vehicle, but the mechanics are pretty much the same. Now, if this thing is a 95, but if you have anything newer than this or whatever kind of year it is when they started doing this, and your vehicle has ABS, which this thing does not have, you will also have, if the brakes fail on that, then you'll also have to check the ABS brake system, which is, you know, the anti-lock brake system. But you know, the ABS ought to come on. See, the one reason that I know my truck doesn't have ABS on it, because, well, simple. My dash does not have an ABS light on it. Oh, come on. You was easy coming off. Now you ain't gonna be easy putting on. Is that the deal? No, it ain't gonna be the deal. Oh, you little booger. Get back on there. You know what? Oh, you little... Why are they getting in my way? Alright. Well, I'll get to show you sometime within the next few years if I can't get this thing going. Here we go. Now we're doing it. Now we're getting somewhere. Slowly but surely. Like everything, slow and steady wins the race. Alright, now just tighten that one back up. Get that one all nice and snug. And that one all nice and snug. Alright. Now I'm going to show you how I determine this. Okay, so you see, first off, you check the brakes up here front, and you can see there's obviously no leaking around that. You see no wet spots, and if you can see over there, don't know how much the camera's picking that up, but I can see that there's no wetness over there. Oh, and you have to also check the back. You can see there's no leaking over there either. And the pedal is also stiff. So that's how I determined that. So there we go. Okay, I just realized that I might have had my phone upside down, so if that video clip was upside down, I incredibly apologize. I just realized that. But now we are back on track now. or at least we hope. Just clean everything up as much as we can. It also came with a new little lid right there. And now we are going to remove these little plastic fittings. And that just screws right on into there. You want to do it hand tight because you're going to have to bleed these things anyway. So, of course, it's going to want to give you a bath in brake fluid, which is alright. Just wipe yourself down. As you can see, it kind of went out and splattered everywhere. It got on the belt a little bit and all this and all that. But it'll be fine, I guess. What in the mess? And that comes out as well. And it just comes out like that. It's upside too. And the other one goes on like so. Alright guys, so we got the brakes all bled and everything else, and now this is pretty much going to be like a two-part video. We're going to replace the master cylinder and the power brake booster. And as you can tell, I've already taken the bolts and back off and all that, and there are okay. So up underneath the dash here, and you probably ain't gonna see it, but right there is the brake power booster, and there's 4 little studs right there, and have to take them loose from the firewall to get them out, and there's a little pin that connects to the shaft to push it, but yeah. Okay guys, so I just got the master cylinder taken off, and if you're wondering, this is what this is up underneath your dash, and this is what your brake pedal connects to, and this is the back side of a not a master cylinder, I have master cylinder in my head for some reason. This is what a power the underside, I guess you would call it, of what a power brake booster looks like. Because that this right there is what your brake master cylinder connects to. So, yep. Off to AutoZone to go pick up a new one. Alright guys, so new brake booster has been installed, I didn't record it because it took an obnoxiously long amount of time to install, but it's on, and as you can see, I am out taking it for a test drive. So yeah, as always, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up, and if you're stopping in for the first time, please subscribe. Take care of yourself. I'm out.